Hello there, everyone. Shibi here. Hope everyone out there's doing well. Today, back once again, some more Tekken 8 ranked matches. I try to climb up the blue ranks with Asuka here. Looks like my first opponent's going to be a Falcon player, so this will be interesting. Falcon just scares me. It's his aura. I'll get to down back 3 here. But we are about at the halfway point of Raijin. So I want to see if I can get to get a little bit closer to Kishin with Asuka if we can. All right, we use our plus frames here. Alright, we do catch him crouching. Alright, we power press there. I kind of gambled since I had such low health. So I figured, why not do it? Alright, that catches a sidestep. This is going to hurt a shit ton. I lost so much health just because I sidestepped at the beginning. Alright, I'm going to parry there. We're not going to hold that mix up if I don't have to. Doesn't mean it'll work again, but you know. Alright, no blocking the low. We'll take that. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, that's our turn. Alright, we'll catch him on the approach. I tried to heat or rage art it. It didn't come out. It looked like it was really slow. I thought that would beat that. I was not prepared. That's our turn regardless. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, this should give us the wall here. Oh, I messed it all up. Alright, we'll catch him there. And manage to go up 2-1 here. Alright, I tried side to walk him to the left that time. Alright, we'll catch him with the back one. Oh, that's unfortunately a bit whiffed there. Alright, we'll take this. I'm not good enough to have wall-to-wall carry. So we'll just take this for what it is. Alright, we'll take that. Take that. I was trying to bait him on the rage art. And we'll catch him with one of our own. Alright, thank you for going for the kick. That looked like it had slow enough start up to do it, so I just figured why not go for it. We're up 2-1. So we will take the gamble. And boost our little win streak up to 4 in a row and creep up on Kishin with Asuka here. Alright, thank you for running it back, Falcon player. It's not something that happens a lot where people actually run the whole thing in Tekken. It seems like it's just gotten worse with the new update, which I get it. There's a lot of rage-inducing shit in the new patch. Not that I know how to do it. Alright, we'll take that. That's not what I wanted. Alright, we'll take the low. Alright, we'll heat up here. Alright, good crouch. Alright, starting to stand a little bit more. Alright, force mix up. God, the catches test so much reach. I'm probably dead. Yeah. Alrighty then. Alright, we get the back one. Oh, I tried to interrupt that, but that was something that was not going to happen there. Alright, they're going to get the wall, presumably. Alright, force mix stuff. I've crashed every time. Alright, no blocking the low. Take that. Alright, they tried to mash there. I thought they might crouch, so that's why I just went for that there. Alright, looks like that beats his option. Alright, no blocking the low. We'll gladly take it. Oh, I was figuring shit. I tried to sidewalk him. Alright, he died the press there. So we get a combo here. Alright, no break, no throw. So we will steal the second round of Fakaram here. Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing that round start because it's been working. Alright, no break and no throw. That's actually going to be a perfect against Fakaram, which is a rarity. Alright, well, we do manage to win the set 2-0 against the Fakaram players, so hopefully this means we're going to be off to a halfway decent start in this one. Good games to this opponent. I'll be back on a my next match. Alright, this right here is where everything comes crashing down because we're going up against Eddy. And, and I do, just absolutely terribly against Eddy. So let's see what we can get done here. Please carry me, Asuka. Oh, I forgot that I was heated up, so I tried to do heat, and what happened? Alright. God, I just have no idea what the fuck to do against Eddy. But we're not going to talk our way out of this before I even do anything. Alright, we're going to get the grab here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'll just keep doing every low that I can and hope that it connects. Alright, we'll catch him there. Alright, that was our turn, but bad spacing by me. Thought I was a little bit closer than the one I was. No breaking the throw, so we'll gladly take it. I thought his turn was over there. Alright, we'll go ahead and just Rage Art him here. As it did not look like there was going to be an end to that. Alright, we do have to watch, because now he's going to have his. And we will clip him sidestepping. Alright, we'll take that. I tried to sidewalk it. Also, like how I said I was going to try to be careful there, and they just didn't. Be careful there, because he's a grab out of that weird... yeah, we're dead. And that was about as Eddy as you could get there. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we'll take that again. No lows here, Eddy. We will try to avoid that the best we can. Alright, well, we do manage to win the first game on Eddy somehow, some way, which is already a plus in my book, because that doesn't ever happen. Alright, can we somehow get this to 2? We are on our promo into Raijin. Alright, we trade there. We are plus, except I had terrible spacing there, as I usually do. Oh, we do whiff because we're kind of off axis there. Right, that's our turn. Now we're going to heat up. Go for a grab. Alright, we do manage to get the first round on the board here. Alright, that's our turn. No blocking the low. Oh, we just beat out the heat smash. I tried to sidestep that and fucked it up so badly I gotta just move. Alright. Alright, we spin that there because I didn't think they'd be able to block. They were whiffing there. Maybe I should have held on to it, but I'm not that smart. Alright, not their turn. And that string, they've not been blocking it, so we'll just let it carry me for as long as it can. Alright, we'll get the launch here. I thought a low was coming, so I just kind of went for it. I don't know really how to break Eddy's pressure of any kind. Alright, that low profile me there. Alright, I thought I was blocking low there, but I must have let up.
Round 4. Fight.
Alright, I cannot let him get going, or else I'll never be able to stop it. Alright, we'll take this. It's gonna be off axis though. Alright, no blocking the low there. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's not good. My X button is stuck. I don't want to be kicking out of nowhere. Right, there's sidewalking there a lot. And that beat my heat smash. I thought that would definitely catch him there. Alright, they do actually finally block that low, which is probably going to cost me the round here. Was I not blocking low there? Alright, I guess not. Alright, we're going to get denied our promotion opportunity in the Kishin. Let's see if we can play a little better here. Alright, they're adapting to that string. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, you can't sidewalk that. Okay. Was I not? Just stay blocking there. Interesting. Alright. Alright, it's our turn. That's not what I wanted. That's just... that was all sorts of fucked up. Alright, Eddy doing Eddy shit that I don't know what to do about. I was way too late. Alright, we might be losing this one. Alright, we'll take that. Oh, he got me. I thought for sure he would absolutely continue on with that. And we don't get the sidewalk. That's very unfortunate. Alright. Alrighty then. Be my option. Alright, that beat my jab check. Was I not just blocking? Again, I didn't press the button there, so I'm not really sure if I got hit. Yep, I'm fucked here. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Yep. I let Eddy frustrate me there. Did not play good enough to beat him. Alright, well, good games to that opponent. Back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Going up against a Kazuya player, or Vegeta, I guess. Who's on their demotion match. Alright, I tried to sidewalk that, still got hit. Alright, this is still our turn. Okay, well, it was our turn, but we will get hit regardless. They are not afraid to press buttons, so. Alright, that's our turn. Alright, no break in the throw. We will gladly take that. That's unfortunate. Alright, then we were on the back foot that whole first round and got lucky enough to connect with the back one there. Alright, tried to sidewalk it there. Alright, now taking the throw. I tried to do that to the initial hit. What the fuck? That clipped me? Okay. That's very unfortunate. Right, no blocking the low there. We'll take it. All right, make him pay for the low there. All right, we do catch up to down back one. More lucky than good for sure.
Round 4. Fight.
All right, he gets by the second part of that. All right, that's not their turn. So we'll take ours. Right, they do block the low there. That fucking hell sweep gets me every fucking time. All right, that's a mid.
Final round. Fight.
All right, we'll take that. And with the launcher there. All right, that's our turn. I thought I was blocking low there. I would do catch with the down back one, or down back three, excuse me.
You win.
All right, does get us on our. I think we should be back on our promotion. I think. Could be dead wrong though. All right. All right, this is again our promotion chance.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we do 4-4-3 here. We go for low here. Oh, that was bad. Right, he usually likes to go for the hell sweep after he does that move. So I need to keep that in mind.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, we do get the. I fucked that all up. Alright, that low profile in there. Get a pick up off of it. I didn't realize I was that close to the wall. That's unfortunate. Oh, I thought they were gonna absolutely follow that up. They actually didn't. That was a bad right chart.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, my controller became disconnected. What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Why is my controller disconnected? Come on here. It's wired. What are we doing? That sucked. Completely lost that round because of it. I do not know what the fuck was going on there. Oh, it's just that killed every fucking momentum that I even hoped to have. Yeah, that cost me everything. That fucking sucks. I have a wired controller. That shouldn't have just died like that, so I don't really know what was up there. All right. All right, well, that was very unfortunate timing. All right, that does connect. All right, we'll take that launcher there. All right, they do break the throw. And we'll connect on the mid there.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, we're gonna low profile him. Oh, I'm surprised I got connected or hit. I think it's a continuation of that. Alright, I thought it was blocking low, because again, they always like to go Hell Sweep after that. Alright, that's actually our turn. They're dead. I did not have enough health to be doing that. Alright.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, that's our turn. I can do the parry. I haven't really ever done enough. Alright, we can pay there. Oh, I was a little bit closer to the wall than I thought. Probably did. Alrighty. By the time they actually just straight up sidestep me there. Alright, no break on the throw here, so we'll take this. I thought that was well over. I didn't realize that move continued for that damn long. All right. Tie things up here. Alright, we'll heat up here. No break in the throw, so we'll take that. They got robbed there. Ah, fuck me, that's not what I wanted. I think we should live. I mean, they got I don't know, that health so that we might actually die from this. Holy shit, we do. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That's not what I was trying to do in that scenario. Was the up jump. That's not what I wanted at all. All right, well, that was a very piss poor couple games there. A good game to that opponent. I'm back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here. Going up against a Fang player. Is that supposed to be? It looks like Peter Griffin. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's what it looks like it to me. Alright, that stance usually eats me alive. Alright, they're gonna get the wall break here probably. Alright, we do get the grab. All I did was straight up jab and I got launched. Alright, that's unfortunate. Alrighty, not a very good start. Alright, we'll get the launch here though. Alright. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna get rage arted here. Just gonna delete all of our gray life. What? That was fucked up. That was I don't know how that missed. Alright, we still get the round regardless. That's unfortunate. Why did we even clash? Alright. I don't know why I got launched there. I was just stand blocking. Okay. Alright. Again, I thought I was just stand blocking there. I'm not sure where the launch came into play. But I'm sure I did something. I do not know if I'll ever be permitted to play the game, it looks like, but just goddamn, I couldn't do anything there. All right. I mean, I'm sure there's something I could do, but I personally could not do anything. All right. Let's see if we can get going here.
Round one. Fight.
All right, try to go for that low twice. God damn it. Is that connected with me on the ground? Is that not a mid? I guess mids would hit lows, so. I thought he might die from that, but it just does too little damage. Which is why I chose to press my turn there. That's right, Fang's got a parry. I cannot let him win this. God damn it. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I did not realize I got wall split there. Alright, we get around on the board finally. Alright, he does get hit there. Oh, that's unfortunate. We have a parry of our own. Can I not sidewalk that? We do get a hit there, so we should be able to get our stacks up. And he's showed me he's not afraid to mash Rage Art, so we'll just, yep. All right. All right, I'll take the trade, I guess. Alright. We will take that gladly. Alright, we'll gladly gladly take that there. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna be a promo opportunity though. I doubt it. No, it's not. All right. I was hoping against hope it might be.
Round one. Fight.
All right, we get the hit in there. Go low here. All right, no break in the grab. All right, get the hit in there. I think I'm maybe learning how to deal with his interrupts. All right, this should give us wall bar and we fucking it up. All right, we'll take that. All right, gotta watch. He does have Rage Art. And of course, I tried to punish him for whiffing there, and we just get outright hit. Which I should have guessed he might use that as a defensive option, but I did not take that into account. Oh, I thought he was absolutely going to press something there. Alright, we're going to throw that round away. Alrighty. Taking my parry there. That's unfortunate. Beat my low there. I can't get out of this fucking corner. Yeah. Alrighty. Break it though. That hit me? Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we don't get the break there. That's unfortunate. Alright, we should be able to win this here. That dropped? Why in the fuck did that drop? Okay. Well, we do still manage to win, though. Alright, we'll get the throw in here. We do get the hit in here. I shouldn't have tried to parry. Alright, they did mash a button there. This isn't going to kill, but this should leave them with so little health that they mash something here, they do die. But thankfully they went for a low, so we're just going to jump right over that and hit him with the mid. Alrighty, we are very close to getting into Kishin, but I do believe I'm going to end the video here, though, and save that for next time. I decided if I want to continue playing Asuka or if I want to switch to King, but since we're so close to Kenshin, I might do another Asuka stretch, but we'll see. But either way, a good game to this opponent and everyone that I played today. I've made the start of the video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.